Alie, let me ask you a question.
Yeah, fire away, dude.
What?
Fire away, dude.
Oh. Yes or no? Finding the right hair color for you, Alie, can be a challenge.
What color is my hair right now?
Burgundy.
Yeah, was that on purpose?
No.
Did I need to use E-Salon?
Yes, you did.
Oh, I fucked it up. Oh, wait. You can scratch that.
No, it's great. E-Salon offers professional grade, leave that in, completely personalized hair color that's created just for you and delivered right to your door. Alie, you fucking need this.
I need it so much. This is the last time I will color my hair without taking the steps to get the right color. I grabbed a color off the shelf. It was the wrong color. My hair is maroon now.
Don't do it. Alie, do you love questionnaires?
Yes.
Here's a hair questionnaire. Upload your photo and a personal colorist will formulate your individually blended color from over 15,000 pigments.
Oh my God.
I know.
I need E-Salon and a time machine to go back to yesterday.
Totally. Well, they've got you covered. There's 100% satisfaction guaranteed if you're not happy, Alie.
Oh God, I need
with
this.
Your color. It will give you a free reformulation or refund.
I think anything's better than what I did to myself before.
I mean, you look cute.
Thanks, dude. But you know what? I like that the color doesn't fade. Like they have the grays covered. Because I get some grays every once in a while.
I mean, at 23 years old, our gray is like pretending to start to come in.
I know. It's probably because we're such big thinkers.
We're so young.
So you can visit esalon.com/slumber party, all one word. And do that. You get 50% off your first order. So that's $10 for your personalized hair color, which is crazy because the last time I got my hair colored in a salon, it was like $180.
Dude, you can do it your freaking self. I've been doing it my freaking self for years and years.
Yeah, I really got the wrong color. So I need to use eSalon. You get 50% off your first box at esalon.com/slumber party. So go do that. Don't be an Alie Ward.
Send us photos too. Hashtag it at, I don't know, Alie in Georgia. Let's see your hair.
Yeah, just tag us in it on Instagram. Let's see your pictures.
Let's do it.
I want to look at your hair.
Bye. Listen, you shouldn't have to stretch your budget to buy jeans with a little give. High-end denim can cost hundreds of dollars, but bargain brands don't offer the same level of style and comfort.
Yeah. You can't get some jeans that cost you hundreds of dollars and like have to do a juice cleanse to get into them.
Totally. So Distilled, spelled DSTLD, they've revolutionized the fashion industry with their timeless luxury grade denim. So you get jeans that would normally cost you hundreds starting at just $65.
Yeah. They eliminate these crazy markups because they refuse to work with middlemen.
Refuse. They ship directly to you for free and guarantee the fit, or they'll send you a new pair until they're perfect. Distilled jeans are built to last and will be a staple in your closet for years.
They also have a bunch of fall jackets. So if you're like into a classic denim or you want like a bomber jacket, you can just expect the same level of quality.
Okay. And so for a discount, go to dstld.com/feral and you'll get $10 off your first order.
That's
d.com/feral for $10 off. Bye. Thanks. Bye.
Feral Audio.
Georgia. Alie.
What's going on?
What's crapping in?
What's crapping in?
Isn't that funny?
Oh, that's my favorite. When did you learn that?
I don't know. I've always had it. I've just never shared it. I don't know why.
I've never in my whole life heard what's crapping in.
This is the best.
It reminds me of like you instantly should be wearing like a trucker hat and have like a nicotine stained mustache.
That should be on a trucker hat. What's crappening?
And you should have like sunglasses on, maybe the back of you should have sunglasses tan.
Totally.
And be wearing Wrangler jeans.
Instead, I'm just me. What's crappening?
So much is crappening.
Hey, this is Slumber Party with Alie and Georgia. That's Alie. I'm Georgia.
It sure is. Well, that's
Slumber Party, the crappening.
That's what I learned this week.
What's crappening?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. Podcasted. This concludes this episode of Slumber Party with Alie and Georgia. Georgia?
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
Okay, we always start this with one thing we learned. So the thing that I learned is gross. You ready?
We started our last podcast that we recorded pretty gross. A lot of our podcasts are gross.
Okay, do you know how one of the ways that you could tell that you had the plague way back in the 1600s when the Black Plague came about?
You were dead.
No. You could tell that you had the plague and it was coming on because you could smell something sweet.
Really?
Do you know why you could smell something sweet?
Was it your nose rotting?
It was your internal organs collapsing and rotting.
Oh.
So if you smelled something sweet, you probably were gonna die because your internal organs were already collapsing and rotting as they were in your body. I'm fascinated by plagues.
Could you smell other people's rotting bodies?
Yes.
So what if you were like, I'm dying?
But I think you can smell yours more than I think because it's inside your body and going up into your olfactory before. So probably no, maybe no.
Then you know what I feel like? Then you give the other people the plague, and then that's the ultimate whoever smelt it dealt it because you dealt the plague to your whole village.
Yeah, but there's no one around to laugh at that joke because they're all dead.
They're
from
all
the plague.
dead
It's not funny.
from the plage.
Yeah, yeah.
Which do they collapse in any old order? It's just like usually that liver thing rots first because it's
I
just
don't know.
so overtaxed.
And toxic.
Like,
full
ugh,
of toxins.
Get all this plague out, and I'm so
Probably.
tired.
Man, what a bummer.
You know what happens is the liver's like, I'm just gonna close my eyes for a second, and then
Liver,
everything.
you always say that and then you fall asleep.
I'm gonna for 1 second. Five more
fall
minutes.
asleep.
5 more minutes.
Liver. And then you slap it across the face.
And then it's dead.
Okay. So rotting corpses.
But alive
Not
corpses.
dead corpse. Oh my God.
Pre-corpse. Can you imagine if you had to fill out a form and it's like, are you corpse, pre-corpse, non-corpse? And you're like, I'm pre-corpse. We are all pre-corpse.
We are pre-corpses.
Do you ever lay in bed at night and think, it's so weird that someone's going to have to dispose of me?
We're animated skeletons.
Yeah, I know. It's weird to think that there's 4 human skeletons in this room.
Oh.
They all just happen to be breathing and shitting.
Ew,
and stuff.
I just got the chills.
If I saw a human skeleton, I would get heebie-jeebed. But I make out with them.
Yeah, you do.
Isn't that weird?
I always think of when I see people's teeth, I imagine their skull with the teeth in them.
Have you ever seen those pictures of baby skulls where they have the adult
Yes.
teeth that are hanging out in the wings?
Just clonked up into their skull.
Right, they're like backstage.
It's amazing.
And they're just like waiting for the opening
it's
act
amazing.
to fall out.
We are incredible creatures. Oh, what'd you learn?
I learned something about you
Uh-oh.
that you never told me.
Oh my God, you're smiling,
And I feel betrayed.
menacing.
This has been years.
Oh my
You've never
God.
told me.
What?
I learned.
Oh my God,
today.
something's going to happen right now and I'm scared. I have a lemon
You
tree?
have a Meyer lemon tree
Are those Myers? I thought so.
outside your window.
Yeah.
You're so nonchalant about this.
I know, because they're always covered in the exhaust
I
from
don't-
people driving up the... I know.
I don't care. You have a Meyer lemon tree.
I know.
You've lived here for years.
And I was never positive it was Meyer, but they're very sweet. Right? So it's my
I
lemon tree.
drive around neighborhoods looking for fences to climb.
They're also tiny.
so what?
I know. And like, yeah.
Don't say that about your lemons.
I
They're
actually-
the right size for your tree.
I just plucked a couple and I made a turmeric lemonade out of it.
God, I can't believe that this whole time.
I'm sorry.
You would be like, yeah, I've got an oil derrick in the backyard. Should I tap it? And you're like, yes.
Well, help
Smell
yourself.
this.
No, I know. There's a bunch
Pass
in
it
my
to our
fridge.
guest. Like I
fucking incredible.
I walked past. I was walking to podcast. I walked past. I was going to tell you how quantum computing works,
I don't
but to be
wanna know.
honest, I don't really understand it.
I don't care.
But then I saw this lemon tree, and I was like, "Holy shit, those are
Sorry,
Myers!"
I didn't even...
You don't have to apologize. I'm just saying
Oh.
it's exciting as hell.
Grabs as many as you want. I think this is
So-
the end. I think they're all dying off now too, so you should grab them while you can. And then
Okay.
like they only come out like once a year.
Really?
Yeah.
God,
it's a pretty jank lemon tree.
But there's a million lemons on there.
I know. It's pretty
Can I
exciting.
take a couple on the way
Of course.
home?
Nobody else does.
Why
I
not?
don't know.
Probably
Stupid.
because you don't tell enough people.
No, I mean in the apartment building.
I'm saying in general, you should tell all of your friends. You should lead with that information.
You guys have a Meyer lemon tree.
Thank you for
Oh
being
my God, I was so
honest
scared
about
when
it.
you were plucking something out of your pocket.
did
And
you
I'm like,
think
what
it
is she gonna...
was?
You didn't tell me that
No,
you and
like-
like some like insane thing. I was like,
Really?
No.
Like, what could it possibly be?
I don't know.
Just a picture of you and my dad canoodling. Can you? I'm trying to think of the worst thing it could be. I can't even think of. Even if you got arrested, I'd be like, oh, whatever.
There's no, I mean, there's some stuff.
Really?
Of course, everyone has
That
some
I could
stuff.
take out of my pocket?
Oh, that you could take out? No.
It would be
No.
like just a dirty heroin needle.
Yeah.
Like, I found this in your trash.
Yeah.
No.
Okay.
But I walked past your lemon tree and I was very excited. Let's ask our guest.
Okay. We are really happy to have our friend Catherine Spires. She is the host of the podcast How It Got in Your Mouth. She's a writer. She's a food writer. She knows everything about food and cocktails, and she's awesome. And we've known her forever, and we love her. Hi,
Yes.
Catherine.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi, ladies.
Your podcast, let's start right off the gate.
Wait, we have to hear what she learned.
I just want to say really quick, your
Okay.
podcast,
Yeah.
once again, How It Got in Your Mouth, is so funny
Yeah.
and good. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Tell
That
us
is so
what you
nice
learned.
of you. Okay. Well, shockingly, I learned something about food. That
Bring
was
it.
Awesome.
Love it.
I learned a new tiki drink recipe. New to me.
Okay.
New to me. It's been around since the 30s, apparently, and it's called either the Papuli or the Nui Nui.
Oh.
Stop.
Yeah. Aren't they fun names?
I'm
They
already
are.
drunk off those names. Look at it.
I am shit-faced and I have a hangover at the same
Right.
time, which is
Right.
what happens when
Right.
you drink tiki.
I love tiki stuff, and I think that Mai Tai is like the best kind of drink, but this one might even be better. I had it. It's half an ounce each of fresh orange juice and fresh lime juice, and then 2 ounces of rum, and then a quarter ounce each of cinnamon syrup, vanilla syrup.
What?
I know, but hear me out. And allspice dram, which is like
Oh, wow.
a rum liqueur that has allspice like in it. And then you
Ooh.
finish it off with some bitters.
That sounds good.
It's so good.
It sounds weird.
It's
Does it-
exactly when they said cinnamon, I was like, nah.
Yeah, and allspice too.
I know.
Clovey.
Does it taste like the holidays?
Yes.
Yeah.
But you can drink it all year round?
It's like the holidays, we have a lay on.
Yeah.
Right.
yeah.
Right.
Like if you wanted to, in the dead of winter, like at Christmas time, be like,
Yeah.
let's pretend it's warm. I would
Yeah.
say yes to that drink.
That Christmas, that Hawaiian Christmas song. Malakaliki maka
Is that-
How did you? I never remembered that
It's
ever.
from, it was on Christmas Story. On,
Oh my
yes.
God. It's the
Right?
best
Yeah,
movie
that's
ever.
right.
Where did you have this beverage? Did you make it?
No, I had it made for me because this is how much I love tiki stuff. I went to a tiki seminar.
No way.
My love is real and true.
Where was it?
It was downtown. There's this 3-day event called Golden State of Cocktails that George and I actually went to a party for it. But before that, I was like in a conference room, like looking at a
Wow.
PowerPoint presentation about the history of tiki.
Fun.
Yeah.
They're fun. When you go to a conference for alcohol, it's like you're like a conference. This is boring, but they give you booze, so
Exactly.
it's like kind of awesome.
Yeah, I had like 5 drinks.
Which is
in the
hard to
afternoon.
learn stuff when you're like, oh, I'll taste this. I'll taste it. Well, I tasted this one, and I want to see if how it compares to this one. And then you're like, where am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I took a lift down there very
Oh,
much. So I
smart.
was like, I'm going to be drunk at the end of this.
We
So.
had a cocktail at that Golden State of Cocktails event that I like can't stop thinking about.
Which one?
It was all these. They have all these booths with alcohol brands, and they all make a signature cocktail. And the absinthe one, it was absinthe, which is like licoricey, but then it was coffee, chocolate, and sugar.
Weird.
So you'd think coffee and chocolate with absinthe. I fucking downed it. It was so
Really?
good.
Hot or
Yeah.
cold?
Cold.
Oh.
It was so weird.
Was
and I want to
there
make it.
anything? Was there a garnish to it?
There was it rosemary?
There was something in it. It tasted
weird.
like a dessert, like
It
a
totally
liquid
did.
dessert, like a weird but good dessert.
And the absinthe was like subtle. I think it was coffee liqueur and then chocolate syrup and then like a
Yeah.
little bit of like simple syrup.
Interesting.
It was fucking great.
I would never think to put like orange and like I guess maybe orange and allspice, but
With rum,
that's a weird.
yeah.
And then an absinthe and coffee.
Yeah.
But that's why you go to things so people make
Yeah.
things and then you try them
Yeah.
and you kind of rip them off and make your own.
exactly. And you think of a funny name. It was a little medicinal, but like in a good way.
Right.
Like remember those mints you got at the pharmacy when you were a kid? That was like the chocolate
Yeah.
mints.
Yes.
Tastes like that.
Interesting.
It was very interesting. Let's ask her a slumber party question.
Okay.
First, I guess we should. Do you have a ghost story?
I don't have an actual ghost story, but I have this thing that happened to me.
I feel like that's what we should. And stop asking if people have a ghost story. Show. Do you have a ghost thing?
Yeah.
You're like an acquaintance to a ghost story.
People are like, I don't have one. I did get
Right.
mauled by a poltergeist.
Right.
They're like, you're
Is that
in
the same
denial.
thing? Yeah.
You need
My
to
house
own
was
this.
haunted from when I was a kid.
Right. Okay. Wait.
What's
so
your
what
ghost thing?
Well, it's not so much a ghost thing as I don't know if the term is supernatural or paranormal.
I
for
love
what
it.
it is.
Either way.
But
don't know.
it's when I was 3 years old, and my whole family is very much from the West Coast. But for a while, my grandparents lived in the Southeast for my grandpa's work. So my mom and I visited them in Nashville, Tennessee, when I was 3 years old.
Haunted as fuck.
I should preface this by saying, like, I'm not spiritual.
Yeah.
Really, which is mostly because I'm, like, apathetic about everything. Like,
That's a religion.
I mean,
Apathy?
if someone's like, I want you to believe that fairies exist,
Yeah.
I'm like, sure.
Yeah. I don't
Fine.
care.
Yeah, I really don't care.
Yeah.
That's
I
great.
That's called nihilism, I think, when you just don't care, right? Apathetic
That's
works.
Spiritual impressionism, I think, is just, you're like, I'll just buy whatever.
Right.
Yeah, I
Because
like
I'm
all these
too
things.
exhausted to fight with you
Exactly.
about it.
Whatever.
So
Exactly.
sure.
So you're not a spiritual 3-year-old.
Right. Not. So we go to a plantation as a tourist activity. That's what people with unexamined privilege do. And we're pulling up. It's me, my mom, and my grandma, and I'm 3 years old, and I'm like, oh, yay, we're here. And my mom's like, you don't. Okay, sure, why not? And I'm like, Mom, and then we walk out of the car and we go up the stairs into this plantation. I grab my mom's hand and I said, I want to show you my favorite dollhouse. And we walk in through the door and I like head down the hall to one room. We go into the room and that is where the children's toys exhibit is in the room, including a
Alie has
dollhouse.
chills. I can see her children across the
Goosebumps.
way.
Yeah.
Your mom, I would have been like, leaving you here, bye. I would have just left you.
You belong to this world now.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? What did your mom do?
I think she just kind of like rolled with it a little bit, like because little kids are weird.
Yeah.
But I think she also didn't want to like upset me
Right.
by overreacting. But yeah, it started with the dollhouse, and then there was like a couch I wanted to show her because it was pink and
There was
pretty.
more?
Yeah. There were like multiple rooms in the house where I knew.
They were like, here's where the slaves lived.
Kind of, yeah. Like I knew where the barn was. Like
Holy shit.
and you had not examined a leaflet about this
I was
tour.
3. I couldn't read.
That's
the
good.
thing that like convinced my mom because
you're
I couldn't
stupid.
read the plaques. You know.
Yeah.
So I just like knew where stuff was in this house.
What if your baby's haunted?
Oh my God, what if your baby's haunted?
You're gonna haunted baby.
What if your womb is haunted and your baby picks up that spirit? Haunted wombs.
polterfetus?
Poltergeist.
That is crazy. Do you
Babygeist.
Do you feel babygeist? Do you feel like you have like a pull to the south? Like, are there? You know how there are those cultures that you're like, I feel like I know more about this than I.
You know, I don't. I don't have that with the South at all.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. Like I am like almost zero Native American. I have a tiny percentage,
yeah.
but like I feel this really weird like. If someone did a reading, and they're like used to it, I'd be like, of course.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I feel
like-
that way about China, actually.
Really?
Yeah. Like specifically like northwestern China, like Mongolian area. I've always felt like I'm like from there somehow.
See?
I know I just said I'm not very spiritual, but like I feel that way.
That's
But
interesting.
like this idea of like having too much of an emotional like affinity for something that's unfamiliar. Like
Wow.
Georgia, you're Eastern
Poland, I
Europe,
guess,
but
yeah.
but
Yeah,
you
but
know
we
what I
were
mean?
chased out of there and they didn't want us, so I don't really feel. I guess LA because we came to LA, like they immigrated. So yeah, Los Angeles.
right.
So I'm fucking here.
But you're never like something about the Yukon territory just makes me gives me butterflies.
Nostalgic makes me want to stay there.
Right.
No, nothing.
I wonder if other people have that because like you'll meet a white dude who's just obsessed with Japan and you're like
Right.
That's a different issue. But
Right.
very good point.
That's
But do you know what I mean? Or is it just-
Hawaii or something like
yeah,
that.
or did you just have like awesome Mongolian barbecue once and you're like, I love that. And like and to me, did I just like I don't know, like go on a field trip.
You
that-
like
Right.
teepees.
I mean, that could be it. It's also, when people think about having past lives,
Yeah.
they're like, I was a queen in medieval
Yeah.
England
Yeah.
or something. And that's why I kind of believe that this might have been a past life. Because clearly I was a kid talking about dollhouses. Like, I don't feel proud of it or
Yeah.
anything.
Yeah.
It's just like maybe I died as a little kid or something. Like,
Ooh, creepy.
Kids died all the time back then.
Nope.
Do you guys believe in
scarlet
past life?
fever.
Scarlet fever. You started smelling your sweet rotting organs.
Delicious organs.
Oh God.
I don't know, but from a mathematical perspective, that doesn't make a lot of sense because our population is expanding exponentially. So, like, we don't have enough souls to fill all these goddamn bodies.
But there's not a count,
Well, I know,
and
I'm
there's
just
not a
saying.
soul.
I'm just saying, like, are like half the spirits moonlighting? They're like, oh shit, man, I live in this white lady over here, but I gotta make it over,
Oh my
to this like
if there's
Spanish
a
guy
spirit in me that's like waiting around, like,
doing double time.
yeah, I'm gonna need a little more time, bro.
I don't know, man, but maybe you've got a frog at the helm.
I don't
maybe,
want no part-time soul frog.
Maybe you've got like there's like a chickadee bird that's just like, I'm gonna live in this lady.
Aw.
Who knows? Maybe you're controlled by a dead
it's my
chickadee.
literal spirit animal is a chickadee.
Yeah. You never know. I don't know. Maybe that's why some people are like have more into spirit animals.
Maybe
Because they just ran out of people spirits and they had to
my
fill them with dead animals.
Or like people who are really into like cats versus dogs.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they have the spirit of a cat or a dog, like aloof people versus overly friendly people.
I always wonder,
Possible.
like, maybe I was like Elvis and Mimi's slave in my past life, if I had one,
Right.
And now I'm here to just take care of them and like wait on their paw and feet.
Cycle continues.
Yeah.
Maybe you're their slave in this life.
the cycle of abuse. Oh, I am. Yeah, no, I totally am.
It's like, that might be happening this
It
time
looks
around.
a lot like slave relationship. No,
Hand and foot waiting on them.
sure, cleaning up their feces.
Scoop my poop. I know. If I could be born into, I think I'd rather be a dog though, because I think there's a lot of freedom in pooping outside.
Oh God, yeah.
I think that's got to be so fun to pee on stuff.
You ever poop outside when you're camping?
Yeah.
I don't think I ever have.
It's very upsetting. It is. It's not a good time at all.
Yeah, it doesn't seem. It seems like it would be freeing, but at the same time, you're like, this sucks.
Well, that's the thing is that like if you're doing it responsibly, you have to
Right.
carry it out.
You do. You can't
So that's
bury
like
it.
the ultimate not freeing thing.
You can't bury it.
You're not supposed to. Like I grew up in
God.
Seattle where everyone is by nature outdoorsy,
Right.
and you're really supposed to like carry a little shitter with you and pack out your own waste.
I know.
Yeah,
That's gross.
it's
Yeah.
horrifying.
I'd rather. I think I'm the kind of person who would go to camp and just not poop
I've
for
done that.
2 weeks.
I did that when I was 12.
I think we all did that, right?
Yeah, I think that there's like an emotional cork that happens when it doesn't seem convenient. You know what I mean?
Like
Yeah.
just the smallest percentage chance of the toilet clogging at like someone's house or like is enough to just
It's the most embarrassing thing
Right.
that can ever happen
or
to
like
you.
then suddenly realizing there's no toilet paper.
Yeah.
Right. But you guys, this is part of being a human being. What are we if we're not a collection of our follies? Am I right?
One time when I was little, I was at someone's house and the mom gave us like little bowls of chocolate chips, like as a treat. And it was
Cute.
like, have these chocolate chips and go on the trampoline.
Oh.
Guess what happened?
No.
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 It's a horror show. in
Oh my
memory.
God. We haven't asked most embarrassing moment
There it
in
is.
so many episodes.
And there it is.
That just came right out of thin
Came
air.
to us.
Trampoline.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Disgusting. And it was like a bunch of little kids.
No.
So, yeah.
You poor thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
But like her fault. And I would hope lesson learned for the mom.
Totally. What if they were like laxatives and she was like, I'm going to just screw with these kids?
Oh, she was one of those moms who had that Munchausen by proxy.
yeah.
Right. Sick. Yeah.
And she loves cleaning up shit
Yeah.
off a trampoline.
I'm sure that there are ladies out
Oh man,
there.
isn't there a podcast that's just about you shitting your pants?
Yeah.
Stories of you shitting. Is it Jonah's?
I think it
podcast?
might be Jonah's, yeah.
Oh my God.
Gotta go on that next. We'll schedule
Like, why would you want
Okay.
it? There's like, it's not even funny at that point.
Have you had anything embarrassing happening to you lately?
Lately, I don't know. Have you?
I was in a meeting
Uh-huh.
at ABC. I had to present something that I'd been working on, and I was in the meeting giving the presentation, and I looked down, and on the back of one of my papers was a New Year's resolution list I had made, and on it was like, find a boyfriend, do yoga, stop procrastinating on the ABC thing, just like all of this embarrassing shit that I was just like,
they
this
see
has
it?
been, I don't know. It was face up for probably 40 minutes.
Oh my God.
And I was like, whoever was sitting next to me could have easily glanced over, but I was like, that is literally like one of the worst things I could have had face up. Like,
Yeah.
and I just had like papers in front of me, but as soon as I realized it, I was just like wanted an ejector chair.
Right.
It was just like, this is a horror
And then
show.
you can't stop thinking about it.
Nope.
Like,
No, I haven't stopped thinking about it.
I think I'm very good at like, well, that happened and moving on now that I don't
You're so lucky.
You know?
Yeah,
That's a
Otherwise,
skill.
you're just gonna obsess.
I know. But I think the problem is if I had the okay from the person that I think I embarrassed myself in front of, and they were like, let me do a scan. Nope, not bothered. I think I could move on. But I'm always worried that someone's like, no, it's fine. But really, they're like,
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I guess I did drink a little too much, and like, I talked to a guy who's a comedian, and I don't remember what I said to him, and I'm like, I hope I didn't embarrass myself in front of him. It's more like that.
what's the worst thing you could have said?
I'm a big fan of yours. We met 8 years ago. Remember?
That's cute.
It's not cute. Like, it was cute when I was 28, you know, and now
they
it's
all
just
love that.
sad.
They love
They
that.
love
Are you kidding?
it.
Comedians, why do you think comedians do what they do? So that
Exactly.
people will come up to them at parties and say that they're geniuses.
Yeah.
That's the
Yeah.
only reason they do it. That's the only
Okay.
reason we have a podcast.
That's true.
I mean, come on.
That's true.
Did anything embarrassing happen to you recently?
I feel like every day is a waking nightmare. So yes.
How are we all? Let's do a quick check-in
we
with our
doing?
emotional
How we doing?
state. Let's
Oh my
all check
God.
in. We're all good people.
All good people. I'm doing okay. I'd say I'm doing
Okay.
okay.
I got my
Yeah.
meds changed recently, so I'm
Yeah?
doing better. How about
What
you,
did they
Alie?
give you?
Effexor
Yeah.
instead of Lexapro. Everyone, email me.
How's it doing?
It's not working.
Is that your Yelp review?
Yeah,
Would give it 0 if I could.
it's not working yet. It's
I
my
started
birthday.
taking some crazy shit about an hour ago.
What'd you take?
I'm not going to go on any trampolines.
Are you
guys.
serious?
It's Chinese medicine, so who the hell knows?
Oh,
No, I went to acupuncture today, and then they're like, and take these, and then immediately I was like, thank you, and then immediately I drove away from the place, pulled over 2 streets over, and started googling what the fuck is this stuff.
I know.
yeah.
And I was like, it's got so many letters that don't go together in my native language. And
Is it just herbal stuff?
It's just herbal things, but it's like for like PMS symptoms and like liver cleansing and fixes global warming
Yes.
and your childhood. So, and I have to take these little pearls. They look like
I
black
know. They're
pearls.
kind of sweet too, right?
They're cute.
They're cute.
And they smell like licorice. And I have to take 8 of them 3 times a
Yeah.
day. So I'm just swallowing BBs.
They're
I don't-
probably fine though.
I don't know. See how I feel.
Right?
Probably just like dried herbs from the store or
Yeah,
something.
and not enough to really.
I love the placebo effect. I'm a big
Yeah.
fan of the placebo
Does it work
effect.
for you?
So just believe it's going to work.
Okay.
Absolutely.
They should make a new antidepressant called Placebo or something. Just like, sure, it's just a tic tac. And you're like, all right,
Yeah.
this is amazing.
I take it.
I'm amazing.
It's like a help you sleep thing.
no
It's like
side effects.
None.
Placebo.
Placebo. Placebo.
So not covered by any insurance
No.
and no generic. $90 a
but
month.
you can get it at 7-Eleven.
Of
so-
course.
Let's do midnight snack. 'Cause
Oh,
she's
yeah.
a food girl.
Let's talk midnight
All right,
snacks.
you have to confess your favorite secret midnight snack. No one's around. No one's
Okay.
looking. It's like not a foodie thing. It's
Okay.
like you're embarrassing. Like no one knows I eat Cheese Whiz.
Okay.
Thing.
I love Funyuns. I love Funyuns so much. I will cut your face for a bag of Funyuns.
Oh my god,
Oh my god.
they're so good.
so
What are
good.
they made of?
Onion
Potato
powder.
starch?
It's probably potato starch base that they just flavor with onion powder.
Yeah.
And they kind of like hurt your mouth.
Yeah.
Oh.
Scratch it.
God, it's so good.
So you can taste it even better.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have it opens your pores,
Right.
also known as your soft
You
tissue.
can taste the shit out of it.
Epithelial lacerations. Do you have a drink that is like, because there are certain chips that I'm like, I want a Diet Dr. Pepper with this. Like, do you have a drink that goes with Funyuns? Like
Actually, Dr. Pepper does go really well with Funyuns.
it's a good pairing.
Yeah, it's an excellent pairing.
Do you
I
remember when
recommend
they
it.
had wasabi Funyuns? Like literally 10 years ago, and I still talk about them.
I don't, because I'm kind of late to the Funyun game.
Oh.
Like, you'd think that's the sort of thing you discover when you're a kid.
Yeah, I did.
But I discovered it when I was like 30 and should know better.
What was it? What did someone did someone skateboard past you, throw you a bag of Funyuns, and just exit your life? What happened?
And then like a guitar riff happened,
Right.
and then they left.
I don't know why. I do know that for my old job, sometimes I would do potato chip reviews. So maybe
Ooh.
that's how it
Yeah.
came into my consciousness.
You know, they have Trader Joe's brand Funyuns.
I
which
did
is
not
like
know that.
pretending to be healthy. Yep.
Are they
have-
called like mediocreans
Yeah.
or something? Or
no,
like,
they're fucking. I think they're pretty comparable.
Really?
So get that, and then it won't be embarrassing to have in your cupboard.
who's embarrassed though? Was there, if someone
first
threw
of
open your
all-
cupboard and saw some Funyuns, wouldn't you just want to be like, yeah, dog?
What
Yeah.
is this in your cupboard nonsense?
Right.
If I'm buying a bag of Funyuns, I'm eating them.
That's a good point. As though you have surplus Funyuns.
Right.
Where can I store this surplus? In your face.
Down the hatch. Yeah.
That's one of those things where I have those days where you're just like, fuck it. And then you just get like, for me, I'll get like a pirate's booty, like the cheese or the cheesy ones.
Yes.
And like a
Yes.
dumb diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
And just, ugh.
You might
I
as
have
well.
like those
days.
Maui onion chips.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Those are so good and give you the worst
Salt and
breath.
vinegar.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I love salt and vinegar chips. If I'm getting a sandwich somewhere, I can't not have salt and vinegar chips.
Ah,
You know?
I like it.
Do you shove them in the sandwich?
Yep.
Like Edward Cosby style? What am I talking
Who's
about?
Edward Cosby?
I don't know, you guys.
Tell me where that came from. I want to break that down.
know. I don't know.
What does that mean?
I meant Bill.
Does Bill Cosby do that?
Bill Cosby puts potato chips in hoagies and he hopes that Claire Huxtable doesn't catch him.
Right. You're
And
not
it-
allowed to reference Bill Cosby anymore.
Well, I know, but that's why I said Edward on accident. But the other thing is like Bill Cosby, like you can eat a sandwich. The weirder thing is that you have like a gynecologist's office in the basement.
Yeah. Does he
That's
wash his hands?
Probably
a good
not.
question.
What a bummer. He ruined himself for us.
Yep.
Lunch meat, though.
What a dick.
I have a friend who's doing it, who's a med student, and he's doing his rotations in OBGYN.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, how asexual are you? And he's like, pretty asexual. Kind of
staring into the void every day.
wow, things are happening to him. Things are splashing on him.
No!
That he's like, I'm going to take a little bit of just like a quick break from vaginas.
Okay, so that's like with unhealthy vaginas.
Yeah.
But what about like someone who's just coming in for a checkup and like everything's great?
Looking
Everything
good.
is A-okay with this vag.
And
like,
her name's Catherine.
yeah, just saying, fellas.
And Colleen Villa Health, guys.
Yeah, I got it.
Picturesque. You
Thumbs
might
up.
say, write picturesque on your chart.
What about
doctor.
my vagina's Yelp review is 5-star.
Gold
Everybody,
standard.
in case you were wondering.
I think typically if you're in a hospital,
Right.
something's
right,
happening.
right.
Usually it's a portal for another human
Right.
being.
Which just I asked a girl recently that I won't say who it is, like we were talking about just like her baby and like random stuff about her baby, and then I was like, how's your vag? Like I don't know her well enough to have said that, but I was like dying to know.
fascinating.
Yeah, I was
Right.
like, how's your vagina? Like tell me the honest truth, because everyone's always like, it ruins your puss.
Right.
And she was like, listen, I made a mistake of looking at it after the first like 2 weeks,
Ooh.
and it looked like, she said something like it looked like you had thrown acid in someone's face and it was like melting off. And then she's like, but then it went back to normal and was fine.
Oh.
I know. So I was like super relieved.
It's been 17 years.
Yeah, the
She
kid.
just dropped the kid off at college and she's like,
Right.
and we're back.
Yeah, we're good.
Oh my God.
I know, birth.
I love that she. Can we go back? She made the mistake of. Was she walking naked on a mirror? How did you
So.
glance?
I think she was like naked and she's like, let me check this out.
Let
I think
me
she was
let me
like-
just open this up and tilt myself to a full length mirror.
Yeah, we've all done that.
Right. Not after having a baby.
Never after having a baby.
Right.
After Pilates. No, that's not true. Which is the
eating
same
onions.
thing.
Ugh.
Actually, the thing that I hate that I was thinking about.
Don't
for you
say it.
guys.
Oh, save it. Save it for
Okay.
fuck that.
Okay.
And
Or do you
if
wanna
it's a
think of another
vagina,
one? Or do you want to think of another one?
even better.
There is so much that I hate. I can save it. We can just like bring it back to vaginas
Okay.
later.
I mean,
Do you have- yeah, you
the
have
rest
anything
of this
else you hate right
convo is going to be about vaginas.
Um,
Let's ask a slumber party question.
Oh.
Okay. What
What's
question?
off the tip of your tongue? Perfect day. Let's do perfect day.
Okay.
Should we do perfect day?
Let's do,
Okay.
let's do light as a feather.
Oh.
What's the craziest thing you've done in the name of dieting or trying to lose weight or
Dumbest cleanse you've ever been on?
I had a cleanse where you just stick your finger into your throat
Right.
and throw up all the food that you
Oh.
ate.
do you know I've actually tried to bulim and I can't do it.
You can't do it?
No, I try and get my finger down there, and I think there might be a mental thing where my brain is like secretly being like, "Don't do
Yeah,
it."
Yeah.
you're ruining your everything.
but I can't like make it happen.
That's good.
ever.
It's a Pandora's epiglottis. You just don't want to open that up.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I succeeded in buliming once when it was like Thanksgiving and I had smoked a clove and I think I maybe had a touch of food poisoning, so I was just like shit needs to come up. But other than that, like once I ate too many nachos and I was like, maybe I shouldn't have eaten. And then I was like, nope.
Can I clarify that I don't do this anymore, and that was a long time ago, and I was
Sure.
young, and I'm not bulimic, and you guys should get help if you are, etc., etc. Okay, what have you guys
it's
done?
so bad for your teeth.
It's so bad for your teeth
Everything.
and esophagus and
Acid. Speaking of throwing acid on something.
yeah,
Pretty much.
pretty much.
Yeah.
But yeah, not an effective diet method.
No meth.
I
Method.
drink a lot of yerba mate tea.
Oh.
Ding dong.
Yeah.
Been there.
Do you think that helps you control your appetite?
A little bit. A little bit.
Yeah. But you remember? Were you there during my yerba mate phase, Georgia? Or was it
No,
before
I
I met
heard
you?
about it. It was before I
Yeah.
met you.
I had a.
No, you were drinking it for like I can't sleep at night. I can't sleep.
Yeah. I
It was 'cause
remember
you were-
your yerba mate face.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
you guys
that
work
shit.
together.
Shit works. It
Yeah.
works, but it also spins you down an anxiety spiral that you can't claw yourself out of.
It makes me crazy. It's weird because it's like some days I'm like, yeah, I had some yerba mate. Other days I'm like, oh, holy shit, I drank so much yerba mate. And it's not like a different amount. Maybe it's like I
Yeah.
forgot to eat breakfast or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
It
would
can make
sense.
you nuts.
It can trigger like a hypomanic episode,
Yes.
like to the point where it's like you're on cocaine and you
Wow.
just got this shit at Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
But you're just like, I'm gonna get everything done. I'm gonna get everything done. What are you doing? How's that happening?
Yeah.
Who does it eat? I don't like I'm gonna go for a run. Let's make it 10 miles. And you're just like, what kind of weird?
I want that.
It's what's interesting about it though is it acts as an MOAI or something inhibitor. It's MAOI. I can't remember. It's like monooxidase, but it almost acts as an antidepressant in some people.
Oh,
Really?
So, and I think you have to probably need it a little
Yeah.
bit in order for it to work. I think some people maybe don't need to inhibit that. But if you do some research on it, it can actually mess with your brain chemicals where it works like an
oh my God.
antidepressant.
I was reading about Adderall and how some scientist was like, it's meth. It's just
Really?
It's meth. It's a little bit different, but chemically, it's the same fucking thing. Adderall is meth.
But it calms down some hyperactive kids, right? Does meth
Sure, but
calm
it's-
does meth chill some adults out?
Probably, but it's the something the way it gets into the blood brain barrier is the same something as meth, but
That's from the published paper,
Right.
The something
Something,
with the
blah,
thing
blah.
with the got it.
quote me on that.
How do you spell something? I'll look that up.
Something, yeah. But what was I gonna say? It's the same thing. Oh yeah, but it's so over diagnosed ADD these days.
Right.
Wait, if something is supposed to be an antidepressant, you said like it can mess with your brain chemistry, but if someone doesn't need an antidepressant, is it bad for them to take an antidepressant?
I don't know if I don't know. I have no idea if it messes up some sort of receptors. I have
We
no idea.
would think, right?
I don't know.
I've always wondered about depression because I've never understood how you know if you're depressed or not because you can't get inside other people's brains and like
Yeah.
compare.
What is depression?
Yeah.
Right.
I think that when you guys were explaining what it's like to get things done and to be excited, and I got jealous. That's how I know that I need help.
Oh.
Because nothing sparks.
Yeah.
Do you get excited about things like your new Georgia? Both of you guys
Yeah.
recently launched a new podcast in
Yeah.
the last couple of
Yeah.
weeks. My favorite murder, Georgia.
Thank you.
For Eladio. Again, how it got in your mouth. Do you get excited about that? That's doing well. Do you get excited about it?
Yeah.
You're excited about your wedding.
Yeah.
You're excited about having a Meyer lemon tree.
Hell.
I'm thrilled about that.
No, yeah, I'm fine. Everything's good. Let's ask another question.
That was a
How's that
brilliant
segue?
segue.
Thank you. I don't want to make
I'm
this
everything's good.
the Georgia Depression Hour.
Do you want it to be the Alie mild amounts of anxiety, sporadic depression, and failing endocrine system hour?
Let's do it. Oh,
Georgia,
no.
did you want to ask another slumber party question?
Let's
How
see.
about
What about killing a Benjamin?
That's a great one
If you had to spend $100 right this very fucking moment,
on something dumb.
something stupid, what would you spend
That
it
you
on?
shouldn't be.
Sure, it would be shoes.
Yeah.
No question.
Sure, it would be
I'm
shit.
sure. My mom, whenever she sees my closet, is like, okay, Imelda. Like Imelda Marcos. Yeah, because I've got she has 2 pairs of shoes, so anything more than that is obscene.
Do you have a thing that you go for? Are you like, I'm a heels girl? You're like, colorful flats is what you have on.
I mean, colorful flats. Right now I'm wearing the brightest yellow.
Love 'em.
Coach flats that, listen, I'm not fancy. I had a gift certificate and they were on sale.
Oh,
They
they're
ended up costing me
great.
$20.
They're cute. I love flats.
Love them. Plus, it's true that men in Los Angeles are not very tall. So I
Yeah.
tend not to wear heels because it upsets them deeply when women are towering over them.
Yeah, that's true.
So
I
flats
have
it
certain
is.
boots I don't wear on a date.
You gotta wear flats on a first date.
Yeah.
I do like to wear a cape and a crown and a codpiece, but I keep those shoes low.
Yes.
Keep them low.
Yeah.
So you'd spend it on shoes.
Yeah, no question. I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure I would.
Yeah, that's a good
That's my
one.
thing.
What would you get, Georgia?
I've never spent $100 on a pair of shoes. It'd be fun to just be like, I'm gonna do this
Yeah.
right now.
What about for your wedding?
No.
Let's get you the kind of those lucite heels.
Oh,
That looks
Those
so
nice-
like
good.
stripper shoes.
Yes.
Fuck you both.
Come on. Big spiky ones that you can barely teeter down the aisle.
Oh my god! Can there be a rose inside one of the heels?
Something bar. You can just do something borrowed. You borrow mine.
Cool.
You borrow my lucite heels.
Right. I don't wear size 11 though. So I
Oh.
don't fit.
Listen, once you shave your feet, they get a little bit smaller.
And what would I spend $100 on right now? I would spend it on a charcuterie plate
Yeah.
tray. What about you?
Wait, do you mean like the tray or to eat?
To eat it.
Okay.
Like I'd go to a restaurant, or maybe caviar. It's always food.
What is it? Petrosian?
Petrosian.
Petrosian.
Yes.
I
West
had
Hollywood.
lunch there.
Oh, I want to go there.
months
Should
ago.
maybe get like a champagne and caviar lunch.
Very
I got a
elegant.
Yeah.
book with me, or you guys can come if you want.
We're sitting at another table taking pictures of you and posting them on the internet.
You like doing the eating alone thing, don't you?
I love it.
You must have so much more self-confidence than I do because
I think it
get
looks
weird.
mysterious, but it also has to be like the right setting.
Okay.
Like I can't walk into a busy restaurant on a Friday night and be the only person there not. And if I can read, only if I can read.
Okay.
What if you're crying and it's Valentine's Day?
That'd be kind of cool though. That's like performance art.
Oh my god,
That would be kinda cool.
totally.
If I ever have to do tastings for unique sweets and Georgia's not there and I'm taking notes, people ask me what I'm doing. I tell them I just went through a breakup and I'm writing poetry.
I love that.
Because you have like 7 pies in front of you and a
Yes.
notebook.
I can't imagine doing that alone.
That's genius.
It's pretty great.
So good.
So you would spend it on caviar.
Caviar. What about you?
Oh boy. Oh, I just had the dumbest thought.
What?
I would just go buy like a year's supply worth of green tea in Little Tokyo so that I just like didn't have to go back down there again.
I like it.
Okay, that's kind of
Green
shitty.
tea's good.
Eh.
Can't it be something a little more
Yeah,
indulgent?
Let's have something
no,
more fun.
it was not fun at all. I'm going for a massage at Bliss tomorrow.
Are you?
That's
'Cause
great.
It's Daylin's bachelorette.
Oh, nice.
So I'm already, and I got acupuncture today. I'm just all about self-care.
Hell
So I feel like I
yeah.
just do not deserve that at all.
Yes, you do. You have to go into self-care. You have to get in the mind. Like, even if you're going to say self-care, which I think is the most disgusting
worst.
It
phrase
is
of
terrible.
all time.
It reminds me of a breast exam.
Yes.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
Ugh.
But you got to buy into it if you're going to do it.
I know. I would
Yeah.
get a cleaning person,
Ooh.
Yeah.
preferably a white male cleaning person.
Like with muscles?
That you
No,
can
but just
date?
someone who is born with a lot of privilege, who is
Oh, I
cleaning
see.
because he wants to,
Sure.
not because.
But if he's doing it because he wants to, isn't that still the patriarchy?
And he's not going to do a good job.
Damn it!
Yeah.
I'm just saying it makes me really sad to have like a middle-aged woman
That's what I have.
who came from somewhere else who's doing this because
Listen, I pay her
it's
$100 fucking
I
dollars to
know,
clean
but
this
I could
little
do
apartment.
that. But I know, but I would just it makes
Yeah, but
me
now
feel
you're belittling
bad.
maybe her job that she likes, and like that being a cleaning person isn't okay. So like, let
I
her
actually
be.
do know a white male cleaning person who's just an artist.
I wouldn't want him cleaning my house. I wouldn't want him in my house.
Really, he does not enjoy doing it.
Yeah, fuck him.
but he likes the money. But I just feel I feel too bad about it.
I think it's fine.
But I also know that I don't do a good enough. like,
Professionals do a better job.
Yep.
Like,
you
I-
legitimately will have a cleaner apartment if you hire someone to do
I
it.
look
Yeah.
at my stove and I'm like,
Right.
The longer you wait, the shittier it's gonna be.
I know. So you're saying 30 some years is too long.
I get mine done about once a month
Yeah.
ish, and it's fucking beautiful.
Yeah.
It's just like coming home and oh my god, they dusted everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I gotta get on that. That's what I'll do.
Okay.
Can I borrow $100?
I can borrow my cleaning lady.
Okay. Okay, that's good to know.
Yeah.
So that's how you'd kill a Benjamin.
Yep.
What about your perfect day?
What's
Georgia
your
Hart
favorite-
Stark.
Oh, me?
I mean, I don't know. I'm just looking at you.
Oh.
So I'm making you start.
I guess my wedding.
Oh, that is going to be perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, that's going to be everyone you know and love in one area. Catherine and I are both going to be there.
I know.
That's
Can we
the-
like bring signs?
Yeah.
Like,
Let's say
"Yay,
yay.
Georgia," Yeah.
That would be
Hold them up. Yeah, like we're
Someone
at a
should have
rally.
Yay Vince.
That would be fun.
A rally wedding.
Imagine if
that's
no one
cute.
brought a Yay Vince sign though. That'd be like a little like.
I like
both
that.
of them. It's going to be somewhere very picturesque.
It's going to be a good day. So that
Is the ceremony indoor or outdoor?
indoor.
Okay.
It's all in the same room. There's not really a ceremony. It's just like a 10
Are you going
minute
to be like, hey, everyone,
hangout.
look at us for a second?
Yeah.
I like it.
That's
Do you know who's performing it yet?
Yeah, this comedian that Vince is known forever named Josh Weinstein, who's like super cool and nice and married to like a nice person, and they're like happy,
Oh.
and he's Jewish, which I like.
Nice.
Just that, like that's the only Jewish part of the wedding is that the person who's marrying us is Jewish.
If he weren't married and happy, would you not want him to marry you?
I don't think it would be the same.
Because you would think like he doesn't believe in it.
Well, at first, Vince was like, let's have this person marry us because he's really cool. And I was like, he had an affair on his wife recently.
Oh.
So
Yeah.
I don't want him marrying us. You know what I
Yeah, that
mean?
makes sense.
It's like,
Yeah.
I want someone who understands what marriage is because they've, not that people who aren't, don't, but
I was
he's
gonna
been
say I'm
married.
officiating a wedding a week before yours.
Well, you know what I mean. Like if you were in a miserable marriage.
Yeah, totally. So did Josh like interview you guys so that he
Yeah.
could make it personal? And
Yeah,
Okay.
totally. What's your perfect day, Catherine?
Wait, is this what we would do for our perfect day?
Yeah, you can do anything you want.
Yeah, anything. You can jetpack across Turkey. You can
Okay.
I don't know.
I feel like Hawaii. It would be in Hawaii first of all, and it would start with snorkeling first thing in the morning. Like, because when the water is like still clear, that's like 7 a.m.
Oh my goodness.
Totally do that. Like, get up early. Then have sushi for breakfast, which like freaks out white people, but it's like so good. Then like hang out on the beach and maybe like go in a jungle or something,
Sure.
and, like tromp around, and then like honestly have dinner at like 5 p.m. Drink all the tiki drinks.
Yeah.
Go to bed.
In a nice big bed with a net
Yeah.
around it.
Yes.
Oh, I love
Crisp
it.
linens.
Yeah.
Totally.
Open window.
Himalayan,
Fully tropical.
pink Himalayan sea salt lamp glowing in the corner.
Gotta get those ions.
Fuck yeah.
Got to get them.
Dude, I'll take yours. I mean,
You can come on mine.
I'm gonna come.
I think it would be even more perfect if I had friends
Yeah.
on this perfect
Okay.
day.
Yeah.
So you guys are invited.
okay.
So I'll take the right side of the bed. You take the left.
Correct.
Perfect. We'll eat all of your leftovers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll just hover behind you the entire
You guys have
time.
to play with my hair as I fall asleep, though. That's the deal.
Can I braid your hair?
Yes.
Awesome.
Just
I
gonna
love it.
stroke your face a lot, and you'll be like, that's enough of you guys. You can actually go now.
What's your
That's
perfect
a
day,
wrap.
Alie?
I think I would be, something. I think it would be cold air, crisp air, maybe snowy with a campfire outdoors. So there's a cabin, fireplace inside, lap dog. Intermittently go outside to tend to a fire, perhaps go on a long hike and look for animals.
Can there be a fire in the cabin too?
Yes, but it's contained in the hearth.
Right. Oh yeah,
That's good.
Your cabin's not on fire. There's a fire in the cabin.
My perfect day is just arson. Just watching lives crackle into cinders. Wow. My enemies.
Come on.
Randos. Yeah, I think it would be, I would absolutely be wearing something plaid
Oh.
and probably boots. And there would probably be someone male who I enjoyed.
just not your house cleaner. Not
Not
the
my
same
house
guy.
cleaner.
Different guy.
Although if you were good at it,
Yeah.
you never know.
Amen.
Could be a love connection.
Then you don't have to pay for it again.
Nope, never again.
No.
Only in hugs and kisses.
Yeah. But it's weird how when you get in a relationship with them, they suddenly stop liking cleaning houses, and they're like,
That happens?
I had a dude once, I love giving massages when we were dating. And then when we were like in a relationship, he was like, I don't feel like it.
Yeah, of
He's
course.
like, I love lying to women.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He's
That
like,
part
I'm
was
gonna
true.
stop doing
Turned
that.
out.
Boys, how's your love life, Catherine?
I mean, it's happening. There's this thing. I remember once in my late 20s, a guy who was slightly older than me being like, I don't know what it is, but when women are in their early to early mid 30s, they're like peak hot. And I was like, okay. Now I'm 33. Oh my God, I am so popular. It is bonker. I get asked out so much.
That's awesome. You got asked out at the bartending thing we were at.
Yeah.
Or some like bartender hit on you.
Yeah.
He looked cute I couldn't see.
He was super cute, but he was also kind of being like, I'm like a brand ambassador.
Ew.
So I was like, I get, no,
Yeah,
thank you.
I'm good.
But I know it's like, I don't look different. Like nothing has changed. It's just like, I don't know. I'm like 33
Pheromones.
and yeah.
Yeah.
You're a
Seriously.
fox, though.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Thank you.
Maybe you don't have that like that 28-year-old look in your eye of like it's like cocky frightened.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
where you
Yeah,
think you know
totally.
everything.
Yeah.
Cocky, frightened, hungover,
Hungover, cocky, frightened,
broke.
stupid.
That's the
Broke.
late 20s.
Roommate. You have a roommate.
Right. You smell like you don't have a roommate.
Which that's true. Yeah.
People can smell
And it's true.
you living
They can
alone.
also tell that like I'm sort of like sexually open. Like
Right.
nothing weirds me out anymore.
You don't even have a safe word. No.
You're not even a virgin anymore in the
it's
last
crazy.
couple years.
Barely.
Finally. That helps. Well, you're a catch. So run by the applicants. We'll have a look
Yeah.
and then
Okay.
we'll reject those that we see fit.
I have a folder that I update constantly, like weekly, so I can just bring it by here sometimes.
It's a big black book instead of a little black book in the
Yeah.
70s.
It's headshots.
enormous.
It's full binder. You
lot
have
of
binders of
I
men.
do.
Binders of men.
Yep.
Well, speaking of fucking,
Uh-huh. Yeah.
let's do fuck that. Fuck that. One thing you hate so much. Fuck that. Fuck it right off planet Earth. And then one thing that you love so much, you would lay it down and you would whisper in its ear and you would slow bone it.
Yeah.
We're going to start with negative stuff so that we can end on a positive
I love
note
that.
Okay.
because we don't want to be too dour.
Right.
We'll start with yours. What's one thing that you fucking hate?
There's this product that I just found out about. It's called Herbal Womb Detox Pearl. So sorry to bring it back to vaginas again.
Go ahead.
But it's this little herb sachet, like in cheesecloth, that you have to buy at a store and you stick it up there. And
Ooh.
it says that it can like cure fibroids and also foul odor. And I think actually what I hate is that like we're still being marketed products that are supposed to like shame you.
Yeah, your
about your
stinky,
vagina.
gross
Yeah,
vagina.
exactly.
No one's gonna.
Yeah, it's so weird to me. And the whole like vagina steaming thing.
Yeah, right.
That Gwyneth Paltrow is all about. Like, why
Yeah.
would you do? Everyone shouldn't we all
Leave it
know?
alone.
Like, leave it alone.
Right.
Leave
Leave
it alone. If it smells really foul, you might have an infection. You should go to a doctor.
Like,
Right.
first eat a pineapple.
Right.
And if that doesn't fix it, go to a doctor.
Pineapple.
But like, don't stick things up things.
Yeah.
right,
In general.
Right.
douching. What a I can't believe you can still buy a douche.
I know. When you go to like
Vinegar
the
things.
drugstore and you can still buy Summer's Eve, I find that
crazy.
so wild.
It's crazy.
And so what happens? Do people take this and they shove it up there and then does it wreak havoc?
Yeah, because if you introduce a foreign object into an environment where it's not supposed to be, then that's when the
Right.
infections start.
Why do people put it? What's it for?
Well, it says womb detox, which
Poopery for your pussy.
that's exactly
right.
what it is. Do we not all know that vaginas and wombs are two different parts of
Yeah,
the
those
body?
are. I was going to say. I was like, do you have to get it through?
Yeah.
Like the cervix, right?
Right.
Oh, you do?
Right.
No, you don't.
God.
It's just they're like playing on the fact that sex ed doesn't exist.
Right.
anymore,
Ugh.
I'm guessing.
That's like calling balls a dick.
Yeah.
Am I
it is.
right?
Yeah.
It is.
Come on, you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, speaking of a potpourri sack, why don't men get marketed this
I know.
to like dip it in oils or something? I
The
don't know,
dick
guys.
Stank? Stanky dick?
I don't know.
Or like some sort of gentleman's spray.
Right. I don't
Yeah.
even think they have that. Which, by the way, dudes, you're all fine. We're all fine with
Yeah.
it. Just, you know,
Yeah.
everyone just use soap. Have
Yeah.
a good day.
Yeah.
Am
Yeah.
I right?
Exactly.
No need to shove anything up anything.
Don't be shoving things up there.
Can you imagine if they marketed
places.
incense sticks for men?
Oh. Ow!
You know what I'm
Urethra?
saying?
No.
Is that what you're
Gross.
saying? Up the urethra?
If they did that, like an incense stick, can you imagine if they did that?
I'm imagining
Huh.
it and it's hurting.
I know, it hurts my dick. Oh no, we both. I love that I admitted my dick. George's still keeping it on the DL. Just kidding. We don't have.
What do
dicks.
you hate, Allie?
Oh, that's a great question. Can you say what you hate while I look my notes?
I hate. Here's the thing. I'm really excited for my wedding. To get married to Vince. I hate weddings, and I'm really looking forward to not being marketed weddings or not being like not having weddings jammed down my fucking throat. Because you know when you look at something online, then immediately on your Facebook feed and on your Instagram, every advertisement is for that thing.
Yeah.
So I'm just getting these like
Oh.
I'm scrolling on Instagram and it's like it's like wedding photography, and it's like this fucking the same annoying couple like open mouth laughing at each other.
Right.
And they're like wedding photo, and I'm so sick of them. And then it's just like all this like buy, like make people buy this for you, like go on your dream honeymoon at this like place, and I'm so sick of it, and like all the like Pinterest bullshit that's like Pinterest your perfect day, and like and it's like easy steps for centerpieces, and then it's like a 18-step intense insane thing.
Yeah.
That looks stupid. It's also a little like babyish. Like you're kind of it's a little juvenile with like the lacy doily shit and the like. It's so stupid. Everyone needs to calm down about weddings.
When you were planning your wedding, when you were starting to, did you do that whole thing where you're like, I'm going to think about what kind of bride I am?
No. Is that a thing?
That's the kind of bride you are then, I guess. Right. Yeah.
I'm Georgia.
I've seen that like in magazines and websites and stuff.
Like, what are your options? Like desperate hippie and like dumb rich lady?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Like, is it like a princess wedding? Is it like a barn wedding?
I'm the kind of person
who
has to buy, paying for our own wedding. I think I'm a grown ass woman, and and everything's stupid.
I'm a grown ass. Everything's stupid. Bride.
Yeah, at the Madonna, but we're having it at the Madonna Inn, which is like perfect. Which is like a little. I feel like it's a little fuck you to like the wedding because it's so tacky. I'm excited.
It's not precious.
It's not precious.
It's almost ironically precious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're an ironically precious bride.
I don't think I would be as excited about the wedding if it wasn't at the Madonna Inn.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's great. That means you picked the right thing.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you hate, Alie?
The thing I hate the most, and I honestly just looked this up on my phone, and then we started talking about doilies, and I just out the window. This is the dumbest thing to hate.
I love it.
It's so dumb, and I hate
My one
hate
last time
it.
was Philly cheesesteaks, so it's
I
fine.
know, but this is a prissy old person thing to
What is
hate.
it?
I hate eating dinner late.
What does that?
Why?
It hurts my stomach. I like eating dinner early.
Oh,
Like it finished by 7 or 8.
there's a good reason for early bird specials.
I know because they're old people, but I hate it when someone texts you and it's like 9:30.
Yeah.
Like, you want to go get dinner? Because I want to say I don't want all that food in my stomach when I go to bed. I don't want to eat
It's
late.
not. You can't digest that way.
I just want to get done with dinner at like 8 o'clock, and I want to go to bed at 10.
Oh, okay. Because I get hungry by 10:30, and then I do what they did last night, which is eat a waffle, eat some cheese with dried figs, eat some this, and then you just eat everything.
You wake up and you just feel like everything hurts.
You know.
I don't know. It's so nice when you just get it over with, and it's nice, and then it's not like. But yeah, but it's socially like not cool.
Right. I think it's fine.
No, it's like you're like, I'd love to take you out for dinner. You're like, sweet house 4:30.
Right.
Yeah.
Is this a new thing where it hurts if you eat too late?
I think I always ate late all the time, so I always woke up with a stomach ache, and then I would go up to my parents, who are in their 70s, and we'd make dinner, and they always eat dinner at like 6 o'clock. But I would go to bed at like 10 or 11. I'm like, oh, it's kind of nice to go to bed without having a sloshing barrel of guts.
You know what helps is having a day job, and you come home at 5 or whatever, and you're
Right.
like, I'm hungry. I had lunch at noon. I'm hungry for dinner.
Right. But it's socially, it's like, but the idea, like, I used to go out and eat like Fred 62,
Yeah.
like fried mac and cheese balls at like 2 in the morning or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, I guess I hate that the window's been open to how much better you feel when you eat early.
Or when you take care of yourself. Yeah.
So responsible.
I don't know. What do you hate?
No, we
it's not
already
even
knew that.
responsible. It's just like,
What do you love?
oh, love, 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 love. Right.
We're going to end on you, Catherine.
Right.
Okay.
Georgia,
Alie.
what do you love?
I found this not new, but I found this website. It's new to me. I'm obsessed with it. It's fucking incredible. It's called Yoga Glow, GLO.
Oh, I've heard of it.
You get a first month free. They're not telling me to fucking do this. They don't know me. It's just like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of yoga classes of any kind. And I usually hate workout videos, But these are fucking great. You can do yoga in your underwear in your living room, which I've been doing. And there's like so many great teachers, and there's so many like there's practices for like, do you want to do it for your heart, for your, for your mind, for your body, and then do you want to like, and there's like really specific things that you can work on, and there's just like regular flow yoga, and it's great. I'm really fucking excited about it.
Ooh.
Yoga Glow, and I think it's only like $18 a month once you sign up for it, which is like how much a yoga class costs in fucking LA now.
Yeah, it does.
I know.
So Yoga Glow, GLO.
I've been doing ClassPass.
Oh.
And it's $120 a month, so you better go
shit.
to a lot of yoga.
I don't haven't done it yet, and I'm not.
It sounds like a hassle because every 3 classes you have to figure out a new place to
Right.
go.
But it makes you go to different things, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's something happening every 15 minutes.
But one
so
of my
you're-
biggest anxiety moments is walking into a new class.
Yeah.
I
Oh, right,
really
right,
get
right,
anxious about that.
Right.
Do you get that?
Absolutely.
So that's why like I find a place and I fucking stay
Yeah.
there.
I get it.
It's like, where are the wipes? Where are the Kleenex?
Right.
Am I doing the wrong thing? Am I facing the wrong way?
Right,
What's
right.
happening?
Oh, my ultimate fear in life is like having to be in the front row of a yoga class.
Yeah,
I think
it's
I
the
would
worst.
just have a heart attack
Remember
and
when
die.
the teacher's always like, move up, everyone move up. Mm-hmm. Fuck
And
you.
Yeah. And you're like, there's a reason I got here 25 minutes early
Yeah.
and put my mat in the bottom left-hand corner.
Right.
That's because I don't want everyone to see my butt.
I also want to be next to a wall because I fall a lot.
Yeah.
And so I want to be able to touch a wall,
I get it.
I
understand.
Now you got to do it at home in your underwear. Like everything's cool. It's great.
Can I tell you one more embarrassing thing?
Yeah. Oh my God, tell me.
I did acupuncture today and they made me take my pants off and I had a little hole in my underwear.
That's not that embarrassing.
But I thought at least I'd have a cover on, but I was like, how did I not, when I put these on, realize...
Were you with a dude?
No, it was a lady.
Oh, okay. Because I thought you were with a dude.
But I still was like, of all my underwear,
Yeah.
A, why do I have this pair of underwear
Right.
still?
You know what's hard to do, though, is throw away underwear.
Because you never know when you might need it.
Well, because then what if someone goes through your trash? And they're like, do you don't think about people going through your trash?
Well, I think about
No.
it constantly because there are always people going through
There
the
you
trash.
go. Yeah.
But I think they know what they're in for. Like,
But I don't want them to I don't want to make great someone's underwear.
oh,
I'm pretty sure they just want bottles and cans
Yeah.
so they can feed their
also,
kids.
if you're worried about that, like, circumvent the whole situation, sell your gross underwear on the
Yes.
internet. You make the profit
Yes.
off of it.
Yeah, but then you have to you have to send them a photo of you in those
No,
underwear.
you don't.
I think you do.
No, you don't.
so they know?
I actually think that the fantasy is a big part of this. I looked into it one night with some friends. I think we were high or something. And we're
Yeah.
like, wait, how do people do this? And the girls, like, on their websites, they'll describe themselves. And it's always, like, too much a type.
oh,
Like,
right.
people mistake me for Marilyn Monroe all the time. Or whatever it is. You know?
Okay, selling your used underwear, man. Why not?
Make that money.
Make that money.
You know, a real bummer, though, is if you sell them for $10, they cost $15.
Yeah,
Man.
they should go up in price.
If it's for... People pay a premium for their perversions.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
More than $10? Says the girl who splits the check on every date.
You just buy
my
10 packs
value?
of underwear anyways.
I know. Oh, I buy I need to go underwear shopping big time. Like I need to seriously do some. I just am like nothing's cute anymore.
Yeah.
Right? I'm
What do
just
you
like,
love?
What do I love?
Yeah.
I love flannel. I think I already said that. You know what I love? I love my fucking Soda Stream. Have I discussed the Soda Stream?
No.
I feel like there's life before Soda Stream and after Soda Stream.
Wow. It's intense.
Just I have sparkles in my fingertips.
Do you ever wonder about like other things that you don't have yet that you're
Yes.
like, I wish I had known I had like for so long?
I think about that with a boyfriend all the time. You know how people are like, I just can't imagine if this
Yeah.
cat didn't walk into my life. Or
Yeah.
if I think about how I'm living the sliding doors version of the bummer of like I should have just.
What if you're living the positive version of the
That's-
sliding doors version?
Has anyone cut my face with a knife? Like
No.
no. So I'm pretty. Things are good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got a Soda Stream for my birthday, and I've been worried about recharging the canister. Not a problem. Went to Bed Bath & Beyond, switched it out, had a coupon.
Nice.
Sparkles whenever I want them.
That's amazing.
Whenever I want them.
Whenever you want them.
And it doesn't even plug into anything.
You know, I heard that sparkling water helps with restless leg syndrome too.
Does it really? Mm-hmm. Well, I don't know. My legs get really restless because I'm dancing out of joy so much. Drinking
Really quickly, I want to point
sparkling
out my cat howling in the other room. Hear that?
I
She
just
does that
did that.
all night.
Really?
Listen.
I don't think they can hear it. I'll do a simulation.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm tired. Okay. What do you love SodaStream, Catherine? What do you love?
I love the process by which Hydrox cookies are making a comeback. Are you familiar with this?
They're coming back.
Yeah, I have no personal feelings about Hydrox cookies. I didn't know them. I mean, I knew they existed, and they're actually older than Oreos. They existed before Oreos. Yeah, I can hear the cat. She doesn't like my story. So Kellogg's owned the trademark, and it turns out that if a company like isn't using a trademark, anyone else can snatch it up.
Oh.
So this guy who owns a food company just wrote, like, as a personal individual, not as this company. He's like, "Hey, you guys, you gonna start making Hydrox cookies again?" And their like PR team was like, "Currently, we have no plans." And he turned their letter over to the government. And was like, "See," and the government was like, "Okay, you can have Hydrox now if you want."
Yes, dude.
Isn't that amazing?
Yes. Same recipe, different recipe.
I think he might have had to like figure it out, like backtrack it or whatever.
What kind of cookie is it?
It's an Oreo. Well, I shouldn't say it's an Oreo, but it's the same idea. It's a chocolate sandwich cookie.
Oh, I haven't had them.
Yeah, you
yeah,
can get them some places now.
I was thinking of speculoos cookies.
Oh, yeah,
those are good.
Cinnamon
But
ones.
Hydrox.
Hydrox are like the ones when you like, go to your aunt's house and she offers you an Oreo and you're like, bitch, that's a Hydrox.
Yeah.
I love that it's like the Pabst Blue Ribbon of cookies.
Yes, that's totally what it is.
I didn't know that little secret about patents. That's cool.
I know. I think it's totally rad. And it turns out that like his company is all about bringing back junk foods.
Oh, it's rad.
And his list of candies is so absurd. There's Yummers.
No.
There's Bonkers.
Oh my god.
And there's
These are
also
hilarious.
Farts candy.
No.